Hello and welcome to this short demonstration video focusing on array out-of-the-box capabilities, allowing users to share the deployment logic between one or more applications deployed on the same type of endpoint, and facilitate validating small changes to the deployment logic while being able to have a stable version always ready for deployment. Let's consider two applications, both aimed at deploying a Tomcat frontend. The Pet Store application is our development application, while Pet Shop represents our application in production. We want to add a new calendar page to our productive application. The calendar that we want to add is located within a Nexus repository. In order to be able to reuse the deployment logic, we have created an application workflow. Inside this application workflow, we have placed a component workflow using a composite action focused on deploying the Tomcat application. If we want now to reuse the already created deployment logic for our Pet Shop application, we would be able to do that by pulling in the predefined deployment best practice for our calendar component. In order to assure that the deployment takes the connection details for our production target into consideration, we would have two choices: either define variables on the initial composite action or fill out the prompt sets at runtime. If we need to make changes to one of the deployment workflows, that can be done without affecting the previous version of the workflow. After you have done the necessary changes and you have stored these changes as a separate version, you can switch between versions from the workflow designer. In order to see the changes made, we would have to deploy the application.